Now, time, talking of feel-good telly, for the latest part in our special series on a week in the life of a primary school teacher. We've been following Sarah Moore's every move at Oak Tree Primary School.
And tonight on Heads Tails, our education correspondent Peter Bean looks at how Sarah works with her team of staff to get the best out of the children.
Hi Jackie, how are you?
All right, thank you.
Everything all right this morning?
Yes, thank you.
Hello, Mr. Davey.
A head teacher is only as good as the team they have around them. Getting that team right is crucial to a school's fortunes.
So we've had a look round.
Love it.
And this is your application form.
According to a recent survey, staffing is the #1 issue which keeps head teachers awake at night. During our week's filming at Oak Tree Primary School, head teacher Sarah Moore manages to fill 2 vacancies.
So you can't get out of it now. You are our new Year 3-4 team leader. New teacher, got a new teacher. Staffing should be sorted. Morning everyone!
Every morning before the children arrive, Sarah Moore briefs her staff on the day ahead.
So we have got Golden Assembly this morning. Year 5 and Year 6 are doing Greek dancing in the sports hall, and I've got some really nice cakes from Waitrose for the staff meeting. The staff team are amazing. We all work together whatever the challenge is, and it's a very happy place to learn. We want to be able to say, right, this is a new curriculum, this is what you need to cover.
Helping Sarah drive the school forward are her senior leadership team, Deputy Head Marie Gash and Rebecca Ward, who's in charge of early years. Marie was acting head for a year before Sarah arrived and knows just what the job entails.
It's non-stop, constant from the minute that you get in, whether it's phone calls or children or people, and a lot of people will just come in and say, have you just got a minute? And when that's the 40th person during the day and you're supposed to be running meetings or doing other things, it's a thankless task.
Right, come on then. How to get your staff team to do what they're meant to do.
Armed with goodies, Sarah is heading off to a staff meeting. She has one once a week, and anyone can suggest a topic. Today they're looking at children's writing to ensure their marking is consistent with national standards.
I've brought my materials that have always helped me level children's work. It doesn't matter if it's not quite right. We're meant to be having that professional dialogue.
Laid out in front of the team are pieces of work from every year group.
Mysteriously.
The objective is to match the quality of writing with a set of criteria for each level.
That is definitely a 2C.
Do you agree that that's...
Oh, absolutely is a 2C.
There's a boy called Owen to go.
Between the staff, I think we're sharing that knowledge of what levels look like. And the other interesting thing is that we're noticing a real up in standards across the school.
Oak Tree Primary School's motto is learning together and having fun, a philosophy which applies as much to the staff as the children. On our last day of filming, the team decide to have a bit of fun at Sarah's expense. As she arrives for the morning briefing, the staff are nowhere to be seen.
Follow the clues to find your staff. How many runs do you get for hitting the ball to the boundary in a game of cricket? 4. Oh, you run lot, you know I'm rubbish at maths. How many players on a football team? 11. They're a fantastic team, and we have a lot of fun and a lot of banter, but we do a very serious job, and the impact is very clear to see in the work that the children's producing.
It's a great series, isn't it? And
Yeah.
we know you've been enjoying it because we've had emails from you to tell us that you have. And of course, we've been sharing our own experiences, haven't we, about our own children and what their school's like.
I was just saying that I was mid-lecture telling my son off in a kind of constructive way that his school report maybe wasn't as good as it should have been. Then it was pointed out to me that actually I'd misread it. And I had to backtrack yes, it was excellent. I said that from the beginning.
Yeah, maybe we need to go back to school,
Yeah,
Matt?
absolutely.
Anyway, that might happen because tomorrow night, after the final part in this series, we're going to be on our best behaviour because we'll be joined by head teacher Sarah and, of course, our education correspondent Peter Bean in the studio, who are going to tell us what it's been like filming all this week.
And if you've missed any of the other parts in the series, head to our website to catch up. itv.com/central, as ever, is the all-important address.
Now, though, let's get the lovely weather forecast with the details. Here's Janelle.
Hello, it's been a picturesque day, plenty of sunshine around, and thank you to Maxine Jones for sending us this picturesque picture. It was taken in Wick in Pershore in the confetti fields. Very beautiful indeed, and do send us your pictures, but remember to say where the picture was taken and your full name. The sunshine today, well, it's going to continue into the weekend, but what we will see is as this high pressure that's keeping it very settled gives way to low pressure, brings in a cold front. On Sunday, we are expecting to see the odd shower, another slightly wet weekend on the way. But for tonight, all that sunshine, clear skies, clear spells overnight. We're looking at lows of 14 to 15 Celsius. So it is going to be a very warm, another muggy feeling night. No let up from that just yet. But into tomorrow morning, we're expecting to see temperatures rising really quickly by the mid-morning, looking at highs of 22 Celsius. There will be plenty of sunshine around to accompany that as we go into the afternoon. A bit more fair weather cloud around than what we've seen today. So we're looking at highs of 27 Celsius, which is just down on what we've seen today. So slightly cooler, and we will have a breeze to accompany that just to take the edge off the heat. Into the weekend, as I mentioned, we could see the odd shower on Sunday. That could linger on into Monday, but Saturday is looking like the better day of the weekend. Highs of 24 Celsius and dry.
The Pollen Count, sponsored by Checkatrade.com.
Checkatrade.com.
It's been a very warm and settled summer. That means hay fever sufferers, you've had a long run with all of this pollen. And today the pollen count is moderate. That's because of the dry and settled weather. It is grass pollen, and it's going to stay moderate right through the weekend into Saturday.
Just time for a reminder of tonight's top stories on ITV News Central. An athlete from Oldbury in the Black Country has claimed England's first medal, a gold, in Glasgow at the Commonwealth Games. Jodie Stimpson missed out on the London Olympics but came good at the 20th Commonwealth Games.
The family of a terminally ill woman whose home was ransacked while she lay in hospital believes she was deliberately targeted because of her poor health. Burglars stole tens of thousands of pounds of gold and cash from Nassim Mogul's home.
And a horse rider who was almost paralysed after being hit by a car says calls to lower speed limits on country roads will only work if police enforce the law. Richard Clutterbuck suffered severe spinal injuries after a driver ploughed into him and his horse on a country lane.
And that's all we've got time for tonight. As always, there are more updates and details on our stories by going to our website, itv.com/central. The national and international news is next, but for now, from all the team here, have a lovely evening.
Goodbye.